Bacillus cereus is a gram-positive bacteria, aerobic and root-shaped bacteria. They grow well anaerobically. It can produce spores and is capable of causing feed-borne disease by producing toxin. These toxins can cause two types of illness, which are the diarrheal type and emetic type of food poisoning. Bacillus cereus can multiply very quickly at room temperatures and is easily spread to many food leftover, especially of plant origins. Although Bacillus cereus share the same characteristics as several Bacillus species, such as Bacillus thuringiensis, Bacillus anthracis, Bacillus cereus, mycoid, it can be differentiated by the determinations of its mortality.
Heat up mo yung food pero kung contaminated ng spore ng Bacillus cereus, walang epekto yon. Kayang mag-survive ng Bacillus cereus sa ganong klase ng environment.
An expert says the contamination doesn't stop with the food. Bacillus cereus can also live in other kitchen items, containers, and in the kitchen sponge.
Kapag nilinis mo na yon, pwedeng yung sponge nga ang maging medium for contamination. Ginamit mo ulit yung sponge sa ibang utensils, pwedeng cross-contaminate.
Bacillus cereus produces enterotoxin, a poisonous chemical that causes diarrhea and emetic illness. Among its symptoms are fever, dizziness, diarrhea, vomiting, and stomach ache.
Madaling mag-multiply. In a matter of minute, dadami talaga siya. No? So siguro kung maka-ingest yung isang tao ng Bacillus cereus, yung manifestation, yung symptoms, makikita mo na within 12 to 24 hours. Pwede siyempre mamatay yung tao kapag sobra yung microbial load niya.
Which is why it's necessary to thoroughly clean our sponge and the rest of the kitchen to prevent cross-contamination.
Liquid soap na merong antibacterial component ay definitely makakapag-reduce ng bilang ng mga mikrobyo.
Where does Bacillus cereus be found? Bacillus cereus is widespread in nature and readily found in soil as well as a variety of foods, especially rice and leftovers. It can also frequently be found in food products such as meat, eggs, dairy products, fish, and vegetables, which are highly associated with the diarrhea type of food poisoning. Besides, Bacillus cereus is also originated from rice products and other such foods such as cheese, pasta, and potato, which are normally related to the emetic type of food poisoning. Foods prepared that are left for a long duration at room temperature also favors the growth of Bacillus cereus. What are the types of food poisoning caused by Bacillus cereus and their symptoms? Bacillus cereus will cause two types of food poisoning, which are the diarrhea type and the emetic vomiting type. For people with diarrhea type of food poisoning, there will be onset of watery diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and pain which happen in 6 to 15 hours after contaminated foods are being consumed. Nausea may come together with it, but vomiting rarely occurs. Most of the time, the symptoms last for 24 hours. The emetic type of food poisoning, however, triggers nausea and vomiting within 0.5 to 6 hours after ingesting contaminated foods. Diarrhea and abdominal cramps occur rarely. Symptoms of this disease normally last less than 24 hours. How do Bacillus cereus species cause food poisoning? The vegetative growth of Bacillus cereus in the small intestine produces enterotoxins, which is the causative agent of diarrhea type of food poisoning. Growing cells in the food produces emetic toxin, which is involved in the emetic type of food poisoning. The foods in both cases of food poisoning have normally been heat treated, but the spores of Bacillus cereus that survive become the source of food poisoning. What are the diseases that Bacillus cereus will cause other than food poisoning? Besides food poisoning, Bacillus cereus has also been reported to trigger non-gastrointestinal tract infections, which are serious and may cause fatality. This is mainly due to the production of tissue-destructive exoenzymes, for example, hemolysins, phospholipases, and mesis-inducing toxin and proteases. Other than causing serious eye infections, Bacillus cereus might also cause diseases such as anthrax like progressive pneumonia, central nervous system infections, as well as fulminant sepsis.